Hello and welcome to Absolute 20. I am Rogar, Game Master for this lovely game. These are my faithful scions. Say hello!
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
scions. I didn't add enough of a pause, my bad.
Faithful scions.
I couldn't decide what I
definitely
wanted
heard
to do.
faithful at the end, but you said smeethful.
Smeeth?
Yeah,
What?
that's quite sappy.
You said smeethful, and I heard that.
Well,
I heard nothing.
I heard so many people talking at once, my brain just shut down. But yes, last time we left off, our heroes decided to do something a bit risky by reaching out to Calabrina's patron, thus sucking Calabrina back into the beautiful ironclad cage. Thankfully enough, you guys had the Prince of the Everfrost come through and bring you guys with. Guys took down those Void Hounds pretty easily. One or two were a little annoying, but you know. Then you guys started to realizing that attacking the cage was probably not the best to do, as the lovers at one point fully lost their card and all of their personal belongings to the void. Dav had a beautiful heart-to-heart with their fathers, their parental figures that were not there due to Calabrina's joyous news to the Queen Titania, thus leading down a dark spiral that led this campaign to not where it is. You guys being card holders is the reason you're in this campaign, not Calabrina's decisions. But you guys successfully freed Calabrina by Calabrina choosing to become the Void King's eternal champion. And I'm pretty sure everyone was drunk at the very end.
Yes.
Yes.
Majority.
Yeah, I think
I
I
was
was
high as shit, babes.
Everyone.
Pretty sure
Everyone
at the
except
very
Henry.
end, I was like, yeah, Henry, Mortimer, and the Prince of Yevfrost went
And
to go
Calabrina, I
explore.
don't think she drank anything.
Oh, maybe. But I know you didn't go to explore the downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, sadly, downstairs is just a whole bunch of wine. That's all that they keep in their warehouse. Or not warehouse, their basement. Some might say their wine cellar.
Oh, you're not going to talk about the sacrificial pit? Okay.
I didn't unlock that.
Guess I would have found that.
Now the real question is, when it comes to go to Betty Buys, where do you all go?
Do we have enough rooms?
Hold on, wait. I had a map of the house at one point for the Commoners campaign. I want to say there's the dad's room, the two sons. His wife had her own room upstairs. Then there's the sitting room, the, of course, kitchen, dining room, a parlor. There's not like physical rooms all have beds in them, but there is places where you can lay down.
Vera will take their room with Avrin and direct you guys to camp wherever you like. Probably by the fire, since it's still fucking cold in here.
Well, I mean, at one point, Phelan's gonna leave.
Okay.
And the rest of the house isn't as cold.
um, in your minds, the camping in the wine cellar is always fun, but there are spiders down there, so just watch out.
Ooh, spiders.
17 monstrosities from that.
What's
These
your
aren't
name?
spiders at all.
We are gonna adjourn for the night. Have a good night.
All right.
Dab will claim the couch.
Not the worst floor I've ever slept on.
I will say the servants will bring you guys like stuff to like build the bed.
Oh, even better. See, not the worst floor I've ever slept on.
They're not like, wow. Yeah, there's some nice fluffy covers and pillows. Maybe that you all get the benefits of a long rest. As you all camp in at the Flower Estates, the Flower Shield Estates.
I made a pillow fort to sleep in.
Heck yeah.
Good job, buddy.
I am definitely. Oh, we're cozying it the fuck up.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I know it's still not my place, so I will be respectful about the pot smoking.
Oh,
need
they're
to worry about
gone.
that.
They are
Oh, cool.
firmly enjoying each other's company.
Whatever that means.
Oh, indeed. Whatever that means. Child.
Yeah. Eventually, Phelan leaves. Well, I guess eventually the Prince of the Everfrost leaves. That bitch was definitely before Phelan.
Yeah,
So
understandable.
eventually, Dav, your dad does leave again. But this
Again.
time isn't taking away from you.
Okay, cool.
Yet.
Yeah, they just have a better place to sleep.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd be
I don't
like
want to take
that.
you from
I'm
your other
sorry.
family.
No, I'd rather stay with my friends. It's okay. It's like a slumber party. A never-ending slumber party.
Yeah. Maybe an hour or two after he leaves, I mean, the temperature does become more bearable. It's still cold. Phelan, of course, would leave. Then it actually starts feeling like a normal house, and everyone can like really actually sleep good, not shivering to half death. The morning sun presses through the windows. As some of you do wake, you do smell breakfast. You smell the different syrups, pancakes. Almost seems like a feast is being prepared, but this is a normal house. This is probably just normal.
Avrin and Vera are already at the table.
You two are up bright and early, as usual.
We don't need that much sleep. Thanks to the card.
Alright, I don't either.
I need all the sleep.
Worked out far from it getting up early.
There's pancakes, cinnamon rolls, scones, crepes, fresh fruit, eggs, bacon. All the food.
Oh my yards.
I am making myself a feast, man. It's a feast. I have like 5 plates,
Dad would have
all
smelled the
balanced.
cooking.
Like I am a fucking server, bitch.
Oh hell yeah.
Dav,
would
I'm
have
afraid
smelt
they
the
don't
cooking.
compare to yours. Go ahead.
Dad would have smelt the cooking and like run in to help and learn.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in here. There's like 8 people preparing everything. There's like just a fruit person.
There's a fruit person, guys.
They mostly just
Okay,
peel
fair enough.
fruits.
What was that? Oh, their name is Jimothy.
Timothy, the fruit peeler.
Love it.
They're very good
Hey.
at melon balling.
Pay 2 gold a day just to make some fruits only in the morning.
But they do like the decorative, like you know how you can cut an apple to look like a swan,
Yeah.
Mhm.
like
They're
resort
so
style fruit
artistic
cutting.
about it.
Yeah.
Timothy is a gem.
That's why we call him Jimothy.
Eventually. Go ahead.
Oh. Go ahead.
I was just saying, eventually everyone comes to the table.
Okay.
For once, you guys are all in the same place. It's a fucking miracle.
We've been in the same place, dude.
Holds up a breakfast wine to toast. Non-alcoholic. A
There was
toast to Dav and Calabrina for their success yesterday and adventures.
I found my
Hey.
dad's, guys.
Good job, you two.
Found your dad.
Can't wait to see what brand of hell these 2 raise next.
Mhm.
It might actually be
Concerning.
hell. We have yet to determine.
I do hope we don't go to the Nine Hells next. That sounds awful.
No, we still kind of have unfinished business in the Feywild.
Humbling.
To good friends and good food.
I didn't realize your shirt was Pokemon's, Jimbo. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Hey, the Pokemons.
You literally complimented it when he got in this
Now
call
it's
and
even
didn't realize
better.
what it was until just now.
Oh man.
Okay. Anyways. What is our next goal?
Believe
That is a good question. What is our next goal?
it was to try and get Matthew out of his debacle, correct?
Oh, that's true.
It was out to find your mom.
No, for all I can, she can rot.
I
Same
mean,
as my dad.
I mean, that's fair, but she's going to be a growing problem, I think.
Nah.
I mean,
She wanted to fuck off back to her family name. Besides, that name that I have, it's gonna live and die with me.
Yeah.
hopefully less of the dying and more of the living. For a long while, at least.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's always the plan.
So if we're not taking care of you right away, and
Yeah, it's not pressing until we have to go to the Feywild.
very well,
So, like, if we preemptively take care of it, awesome. If not,
we have lost our ability to track the cards.
Other than that.
When and why?
The hermit was doing it for us.
Oh yeah.
He's not there
Yeah,
anymore.
so we can either go help the hermit to figure out our next move, or
I wonder if we should have asked my dads about the cards.
Wasn't the hermit all puppety?
They didn't seem to care when they stole mine, or have Vera's. So maybe the Feywild doesn't know about them, care about them.
oh no, I'm pretty sure when he took the card he could feel it. He did mention that the card hissed at him, so
Ah.
Forgot about that.
Vera just smiled. Hmm. So we need to get more powerful so that we may retrieve more cards. Specifically, your old employers. And our friends. Any leads? Anyone? Spitball ideas.
I mean, what would be a good place for us to like go and do that? Unless we just do crazy stuff, which is that I don't think it's a good idea.
I mean, we could go to the Colosseum and practice.
That's also a good point.
We could also go maybe
Again, my face
take on a
ain't
mission?
quite welcome in this town.
We could like settle in and attract attention and like gather cards to us.
We could go back to our house, Mortimer's house. And
Such a lovely town.
I will say, you guys would remember, not really a long time ago. You don't know how long ago, but before you guys went to Phandalin,
Uh-huh.
The current wielder of the chariot, a young girl, is going around in a city not too far from here, just murdering people.
I thought Chariot died.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it went to that small child that's now just murdering everyone.
it's just
Oh,
running
so-
people over in the streets.
So should
Oh.
we try stopping
So
that?
take care of that.
Yeah, we should.
I forgot about her, honestly. Phandalin was so long.
To be fair, considering the immense amount of events that had happened subsequently, I don't blame you for forgetting.
Where
You'll
was she
have-
If she
located
was
again?
a spice, she'd be flour.
She is.
She sounds more like cayenne pepper right now.
But with how
the
forgettable
map
she
is
fucking
loading.
was.
I think there's a lot of pressing matters that you guys got sidetracked.
I have the direct line to the
Lutz,
lady that was running Vandalin.
She left, right?
She left Vandalin, but we have the little
Mhm,
gem thingies, and we
mhm.
can like call her up whenever we need her.
And the necklace.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we can ask her if she has any leads on the chariot.
That is true.
Maybe.
So, information gathering is probably number one for us. After that, start chasing down toxic card holders. And then fight and win, and nobody dies.
Thanks, some people.
Question marks, profit. Got it.
We run into the sun, run.
Before we also should do a bit of shopping, just to make sure we have a proper gear.
Well, that is true.
Vera's gonna roll their eyes. And one is Vera's father down here.
You do not see your father.
Okay, Vera's gonna go searching for their father.
As you begin to search, you do not locate your father.
Mm.
After a
Hello?
while of like not finding him, knocking on Dab's door frantically.
No
What's
one
up?
I mean, servants do walk past you.
Yeah. You can sense people right around you?
Yeah. I can sense
Uh,
within 120 feet.
Do you sense my father anywhere?
Do I sense his father anywhere?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Paul,
Did he just
Paul,
pop out for an errand?
pulls aside one of the servants. Do you know if my father has left into their brain?
um. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Your father was called away to a bright early meeting.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Asking my father for funds is currently out of the question. They are away currently. Also, some shit might be going down in town. Just because he was called away to a meeting, and that's always suspicious.
You know, they're calling for my head.
Oh, don't be so full of yourself.
Or so dramatic.
Or so dramatic.
I successfully killed the previous head. The previous Lord of Neverwinter.
I
and got
believe
away
the
with it.
current rulers probably are happy about that situation, considering they,
Oh, I'm
are
sure
in
they
power now.
are. However, there are a lot of people who aren't.
So protect Matthew. Got it. Vernal. So I have about 28 gold on me. Vera has
14.
some. So shopping is going to be a light affair.
Can't
28
we just
gold.
run a credit? You know, my dad's name, your dad's name.
I
I think we could do that.
Here's what I do
Ro,
later.
do we have a credit account we can do?
You might possibly have. You feel like in this realm you might not have any pool. If
Big
it
realm,
was,
I'd probably have more.
yeah, you could
maybe
easily probably get a credit.
Maybe if we find the giant pigeon, we could strong arm some deals. You are the what is your title? The
Excellency of I fucking wrote it down somewhere. Where did I write it down?
you're like third in line for the
Most
throne.
excellency.
Excellency of the Frozen Void. I think I'm next in line for the Void for throne.
For the princeship, right?
For the
For the void, yeah.
For the
It was-
void. Ah.
I'm like next
Very
in line.
unclear about the Unseelie Fae or Winter Court.
For the court, for the Winter Court, probably like fourth or fifth in line.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about being bullied anymore. Because you and I are both part of the Unseelie Court, apparently. And Calabrian looks at Calabrina. I mean, at least they don't give off Spring Court anymore.
Would you like some markings to identify you as a member of the court, or are you just content
That
with
is a
using your
good
Spring Court
question.
markings?
Like your rat.
I mean, I wouldn't mind, but I'm also concerned at how we're gonna do this because, to be fair, I think this would qualify as a new court. So I'm not quite familiar with that.
Yeah. If you start doing markings on yourself out of the court, you will begin the transitioning process.
Uh Probably better not to do the markings yet.
What is the transitioning process?
It is a period of time that a member of any court goes through when they wish to align themselves with another court. So eventually you sever all ties with your previous court, and then you become a new court. And then you have like there's a little bit of a trial period. And if it doesn't work out, you either die or you become courtless. But if it does work out, which most of the time it works out, you just switch over and you change.
We can get you like some temporary tattoos so that you ever
Some
get
henna.
wrath
Yeah.
or need to blend in somewhere. So I have a disguise kit. Can I make some temporary tattoos for Callie?
Yeah. I mean, it'll be weird that she's got temporary tattoos, but yet smells like,
There's a smell aspect.
well, like not a smell like a physical scent, but like they can sense, I should say.
Gonna say what in the
It's
Actually,
a
that is a
very
good
Crick
question.
versus
Here.
Blah.
Since I did become the well, wouldn't
You
this
are flavored
courtless
with
be now?
boy.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Now that technically am I have partial void, wouldn't the scent be more void slash spring?
Yeah, it'll be a very confusing scent, but definitely an underlying scent of spring and Sealy. But yeah, currently, because you are more levels into the void, yeah, you do have more of a void smell. They
That is
if they
true.
walk up to
You
you, they
smell
won't
of
know what it
ozone.
is. They'll be very confused, like what court is this scent?
That is true.
That's just my natural mask.
Yeah, the void court would smell like ozone.
like petrichor.
Ah.
Oh, I kind of like it. It's kind of homey now. Luskin on fire.
Yeah. That's where the other person is.
Okay, that's where the chariot is.
Yeah, that's your one lead that you guys have. That you last remember.
Why is the town on fire? Oh, that's why. Okay, cool.
There is
Oh my
a
god, remember in
Polish
Lords of
child.
Ladies when Ro just started lighting shit on fire?
Oh yeah, to demonstrate what
Just
what belonged to
fun
what.
session.
Yeah.
How long it's been? There's no city left anymore. We are too late. Real shame.
I am pretty much doing the same thing in this sense, where the evil cards represent fire. Once you guys find out, this one down here represents who is this one? The High Priestess.
Hmm.
Don't want to fuck with her.
Not yet.
Once you
But
check in,
also-
you'll learn that she's in Amphel.
So, cool. Let's. Okay, so shopping on Averin / Vera's dad's dime. Then Luskin or Feywild?
Do we?
Uh,
Are we
I
100%
feel
how to
like
get
we
there?
should get stronger before we go to the Feywild because I have this irking feeling that we are gonna be struggling in there since the rules work differently than over here.
Mhm, mhm.
What?
Wait, Matthew.
Yeah?
Since you're like in between courts, could you just join the void court?
I mean, technically, but that's kind of cocks all of my chances of ever even doing anything with anyone in the Feywild. If I don't
True.
at least try to salvage myself.
Except the 3 void court people we have here.
Listen, the thought.
And to be fair, we try to talk to the Spring Court right now,
You know,
and we bring up, the name. We're probably
Oh,
gonna
no,
be treated
that's not
with
my
harsh
beef.
welcome.
as the excellency of the what the fuck is my title?
I like to think you actually had to like pull out a book. What the fuck was
As
that?
the as the excellency of the frozen void, and the fact that we're close friends by now.
We're currently recruiting.
We're currently recruiting for nobles and banner lords. You could potentially get some perks out of this.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna help establish a new court. Let's go.
Congrats on your first minion.
Ah, I already had one.
Oh,
Calabrian.
second minion.
Pocket.
Already up to 2.
I have 2 minions.
I mean, Matthew, if you want to go void, it's not hard. It's, some would say, fairly simple. Because you are currently courtless. Oh, true. I guess the only
Honestly, you know
person
what?
to
I'm the last
coordinate you.
tide of the Feywild. Yeah, let's do it. Well, technically, I'm the last tide of the Feywild. But I think that our other ties to the Feywild would also understand, like, yeah, I'm doing this. They would welcome me.
I love the fact that when Sky and I first started dating, the big catchphrase for Sky was, "I'm just embracing the void today." And now, they're embracing
Now
the
you
void.
really are.
So yeah, void me up.
Ooh,
I mean, Tav, you have the power and the title, but you don't have the knowledge.
Nope.
Some might say, you do have a talisman now. Wait, Calabrina has not.
Calabrina, the one who
technically
has the
given
talisman, actually.
Yeah. So Calabrina has a way to reach out to your parent.
Calabrina looks at the talisman a bit confused, wondering how to activate it. Well, we could try contacting him with this.
Well, you guys go shopping. I can chat with my dad about I can commune with my father on how to bring more members into the Void Court.
I mean,
Go for it.
yeah, we could try that out.
Do you want us to try and get stuff for you too?
Yeah.
why don't you just?
Yeah, here.
Can you
give us a
communicate
list.
while you walk? So
You
we're
could
not
technically
splitting up
commune.
our group again.
Eat while you walk.
Like
No, commune while you walk.
I get it. I could try.
yeah.
I mean, Calabrina would just sit on someone's shoulder while she communes.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, Callie, you can chill in my pocket or on my shoulder, and we'll just commune with my dad while we go shopping.
Okay.
Cool. We'll try to make that work. Hopefully that doesn't
I mean,
blow
it is
up.
possible. Technically, we can.
Anything's possible.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Mhm. Everybody has those
That's not
days.
the situation at all.
Everybody has those days.
Tell me how that is the situation.
I will say, as you guys leave, the Noble District, is hella quiet.
Mhm.
Like, it was quiet yesterday, but today, you could almost say, like, dust clouds are, like, rolling in the wind. Tumbleweeds, there we go.
Anybody else feel that the town is a little bit too quiet?
Yeah. It's discomforting to say the least.
Winter Court was in town. Is in town.
Yeah, but it's too quiet even for them.
Do we see the bridge, and are there people guarding the bridge? If we do,
Once you get to the bridge is currently, unguarded.
So I have a passive 21 perception. What am I picking up?
Passive perception. Oh, there's not anybody in the streets.
Okay. You know what? We're just gonna do a quick roll back.
If
I will say, for Dav, as you're walking, there are people inside the houses. Like, you get, like, a sense every once in a while. Like, it's not like everyone packed up and moved. There's just not a lot of people in houses. Not like when you walked here the day before. Well, the morning before. Afternoon
If
before.
I spot somebody in like the window of a house, can I like go up to the door and knock on the door?
Mostly everyone's windows are, like, shuttered.
Oh.
Okay. But I sense people there.
There are
I will
things
walk
with
up to,
mines in those buildings.
I will walk up to a house that I know somebody's in and knock on the door.
Okay. You knock. Let's see what happens. Okay. The door cracks a hair. As a person in, like, very obvious, like, butler's robes, kind of, like, tilts their head into the crack and they're like, hello.
Hello there. We are just passing through from the Noble District. We're like heading out this morning, and we were noticing that it's quite quiet around this morning.
Is that thunder in the background?
Yeah, it's bad out here right now. Is there something going on? Some event that we weren't aware of that we missed?
Olive, to my knowledge, just the nobles have been called to, I guess, essentially hold court.
I see. So the big nobles are off at work, called to court. Where do they meet? Normally?
In the castle.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Wonderful. Do you know what it's about?
You know, just know that almost every noble is in.
Oh no.
Oh, wow. Oh, it must be a big to-do. Well, thank you so much for the info. Appreciate it. You have a very pleasant day. Do, closes door, walks away. Got our info, guys. all the nobles are in the castle.
Oh.
Wonderful. That sounds like something.
I will say, the lovers, you've never heard of this. For every noble,
Yeah.
you probably weren't called due to the fact that, you know, you were.
The son of a noble.
No.
Abandoned
He was
house.
implying. Well, yeah, you abandoned your house.
Yeah.
Yes. The major domo was implying like every noble. Like if you have a title, you've been called.
Yeah, Vera's casting a flock of familiars and starting to walk towards the castle as 4 rather large ravens appear and start flying towards the castle as well.
Oh.
Does that mean the shopping
Okay.
trip's off?
I think postponed.
Okay.
Let's
It's never a
see
good
what's
thing when
going on.
everyone important is in one room.
You guys begin making your way.
Making my way. Avron will turn to Matthew. When you went to the castle yesterday, was there anything off?
Not that I immediately recall. I mean, aside from the Prince of the Winter Court being there. Which is where I also tried to piss him off.
And she didn't say anything to you?
There wasn't really room to say anything.
Babe, can you talk a little louder? Sorry.
There wasn't really room to say anything. Honestly, once I started chewing out my dad, she stopped caring a little bit.
Understood. Ro, I have a question.
I might have an answer.
Can I... Avern has a strength of 18. And Vera is very tiny. Could Avern carry Vera without a movement penalty?
Yeah. If you're
Okay.
allowing yourself to be carried, yeah.
Yeah, Vera's gonna go through the eyes of the ravens and lose all sense, and Avron's just gonna, like, wedding carry them.
Okay. I mean, makes sense. Birds do fly faster than you guys can walk.
Yep. Yeah.
Through the eyes of your familiar. It does not take long for them to reach the castle. Currently, in the courtyard, you see a mass of nobles. As you're looking around, some of these nobles you recognize. You don't see any of the heads of houses or their heirs. This is like second seats, their spouses. Pretty much all the important people are not there. As your birds fly by some windows, give me a perception check for your birds.
They don't have a stat block, so what would be a stat block for a raven? Familiar. Right? A family, you can have the Demigorgon as a...
You can have anything as a familiar.
Why'd you pick a raven if you have a flock of demigorgons?
You said perception?
Yep.
Boom. Oh, natural.
Oh, ouch.
Well, there is a flock of them, so
Okay.
I'll allow one for each.
Oh, okay. 2, 3, 4.
Okay. As you're like jumping between their eyes, um, one of them does happen to fly by a window. Uh, it is in the grand dining room. A lot of the nobles are sat at tables, and it looks like just like they're listening to someone. With 16, you do not see who they're listening to.
Okay. Do
There's
they
not a way for your bird to get in.
look panicked? Like, what's the general
Some
emotion?
look. Some don't look. They don't look panicked.
Okay.
Some look annoyed. Some unbothered. Um, there's a few worried ones, but not panicking.
Okay.
Like they're not in active danger. It feels like I can say that.
Do I see my dad?
16. Let's see. No.
Okay. Do I see Sapphire?
No.
Okay.
There's a few nobles you notice aren't there. There are empty seats currently. You do see that with the 16. There's currently about 27 empty seats.
Vera says that there's a large crowd of nobles in the courtyard. They seem like lesser nobles. The main heirs to the houses are at a dining table. There are currently a few seats empty as well. They can't see their father or Sapphire, which is also another noble that they know. Yeah, that's the situation. What do you guys think? We can't exactly go barging into a castle.
Right, especially not one with like every noble around. People would kind of be watching that.
How is the guard presence, Ro?
The guard presence over there is heavy.
Heavy.
It looks like all of the guards from the surrounding areas have been pulled.
Yes.
Like the king just died, right?
It was a few days ago,
yes.
but yeah.
Well, relatively recent. They're probably deciding something with that, or talking about it in some way, or something. There's got to be some kind of meeting, right?
Or they're probably discussing on the person who killed the current previous. I don't know.
Previous.
No, the previous.
No, the one that was just murdered.
Oh,
I don't know if you bring. I don't know if
Okay,
you bring
so it
together
is
all
the
the nobles,
previous.
just talk about
Yeah,
who
previous.
killed them.
I'm previous.
Okay, yeah, so they're probably talking about the previous murder.
You're a king?
No. Murderer.
King murderer.
Yeah.
King killer,
King
you know.
Slayer. King Slayer.
An open lord, but yeah. And if it was gendered, it would be she. So queen.
I mean, that's my guess anyway. That's what they're talking about. It's probably something to do with the dead king.
There's also that case.
Not
The
sure
current
what we can
person
do
was a
about it,
man, but not a king.
They are talking with someone, but I really can't see who it is.
I mean, being part of nobility, you could probably just ask a guard, right? Go, hey, what are they talking about? You could probably get a little further than us anyway.
What if you just tell them you have a summons and walk in?
I'm supposed to be in there. You just walk in.
Yeah.
Worst I can say is no.
True, but anybody else find it a little bit weird that it's so heavily guarded?
I mean, not really. You kind of want to have a heavy guard when you have that many nobles in one place.
What? Yeah, I guess that is true.
Especially when two murders came to light and one murderer is still just kind of fucking around.
Yeah, that is very true.
So, not weird.
So, it does bring into light that Vera may have officially resigned their position as part of the house at one point. So that may be why they weren't invited.
I see.
Information.
Well.
You know, it was. You're saying it was a lot of details and like no paperwork was signed, but there was a lot of like meetings that happened between other nobles and heir replacements thought. Anyway,
Yeah, typical noble bullshit.
Well,
I understand that it's important and I get its role. Doesn't mean I like it.
Ro, are there any shops in the noble district?
Ops, no.
No. Okay. So can I assume that within 1 mile of the castle there is not any shop?
There's not any shops, no.
Okay.
You need to go to the market district.
Vera would really like to stay and watch if you all are okay with that. However, they cannot leave within a mile of the castle. Means shopping would be delayed.
I'm not in a hurry.
Neither am I.
I think
Vera,
we're all okay with that.
Yeah.
as you are perceiving through the bird's eye, the window becomes increasingly harder to see through,
Okay.
as something is obscuring it, slowly but surely.
Does it look like ice?
You're not exactly sure what you're looking at. It could be fog, mist.
Hmm.
Damn it, Dad.
I will say, does Vera point that out?
Yes.
As everyone's eyes turn, it's not from the inside of the windows, it's from the outside of the window.
Oh.
As a cloud is beginning to form above. Only the keep.
How's it gonna rain?
That
This
Um,
is a bit alarming.
shall we go forward?
I think we should.
At this point, yeah.
Forward.
Can anyone fly?
Calabrian raises her
No.
hand.
Also looks at Henry. Can you
Hi.
fly?
No?
No, okay. I don't know your
I have
abilities yet.
Why would I be able to fly?
Well, aren't you a druid? Can't you turn into like whatever animal you want?
No.
Oh.
You technically can't, you just can't fly.
Flat answer, just no.
You want to turn into a bird? Go for it. You just don't know how to flap your wings yet.
just a penguin. Just
It's a baby bird.
Yeah. You're okay, turn into a baby bird.
I
Until
don't want
you
to send the
reach teenage
Calabrian
years.
alone though. Calabrian, do you want to fly up a little higher and see if you can see anything?
I mean, I could. I don't
What?
see a problem with it.
What do your elf eyes see? Your fairy elfoid eyes.
Very elf void eyes.
Calabrina just flies up.
As you look up and you fly up county, it depends on how high you go. Because all you see is from where you guys are, you're not super close to the castle. You're within 1 mile.
Yeah, we're
It's
walking
just
towards it.
clouds.
I guess I will. I mean, since we would just see the clouds, I would just keep pace with the party that we're
Jesus.
A lot louder than I thought it was going to be. Triggering for people who are going through storms right now. But you do hear the sound of thunder, slowly but surely, begin clapping, I guess you could say. Rumbling, rumbling. It just says thunderclaps up here.
I was hoping for some natural ambiance.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, get that thunder in the background. I mean, I can turn this down. A little bit louder. But the twinkling chimes are so much louder than the thunder. Or the lightning strikes. Okay, there we go. I can turn it a little bit louder. There we go. The clouds themselves are not like, like cute little white clouds. They started out kind of cute and white, but they're ever
These are
so
aggressive storm clouds, motherfucker.
yeah, they're getting a little pissy clouds.
Are they? Do we see like lightning striking down?
You don't see lightning striking down. You do hear the thunder.
Okay.
Your birds that are watching, like the not commoners. Oh god, I guess the commoner of noble folk.
Yeah.
They do look much more nervous.
Okay.
Yeah. Eventually, you guys would reach the gates. There are about 17 guards out there.
Yeah, not intrigued.
Oh, I'm not going within 100 feet of that shit.
Yeah. I will say the guards are like looking up at the sky as like where they're standing, it's clear, but look a little bit over, pretty much right where like the start of nobles are, the cloud is.
Callie, can you fly over the wall and
I mean, I could.
take a peek? Just be careful.
I
Stay away from
I
the
just
guards.
carefully fly up the wall.
Allie, give me a stealth check then.
A what?
A stealth check. If you're trying to be careful and not seen, I'm assuming.
Yep. Hold on. Health check.
With advantage because it's stormy out and right? And they're like void, they're like purple and black.
I mean, a 15 is still good. You do get over the wall. Nothing's really different. I mean, you hear chatter, as like you hear just common noble folk being like, "When are they going to let us in? It's about to storm out here. We've been waiting for 3 hours."
Anything else aside from the common chat or anything that looks out of place?
I mean, people are like, "I wonder what's going on. I haven't heard anything." I hope my grandmother's okay. Just common squabble of nobles. My feet hurt. Why didn't they let us bring our servants? I'm still in my pajamas. What type of meeting is this? But the
Okay.
3 hour part is a little weird because it means they would have been, roused from bed. And some of them are still in their pajamas, so they did not have time to get dressed.
Hmm. Okay, so I head back down and rally the information to everybody.
As you guys are hearing this, for our noble, this something of this level could only be pulled by like an open lord. So there has to be a person currently sitting on the throne. Like this couldn't be a like, oh yeah, let's have a early breakfast. Let's go.
Something big is definitely going down. This would require king, queen, open lord to be able to do. Nobles don't get out of bed for much.
There is no current king queen.
There is no open lord right now.
Unless
Unless
they've
you mean to
nominated
imply they
one.
found one?
That could be the case, even though it's still really weird that they've been waiting there for 30 hours.
3?
No, 3 hours. 3 hours.
Oh,
not
3
30.
hours.
Dear
I
God.
thought you said 30. Hold on. Okay, 3 hours.
Girly pop, girly pop. If they had been there for 30 hours yesterday, wouldn't have happened.
That's fair.
A bit of rain does begin drizzling down. Only where the nobles are. I will say the air itself doesn't feel how it felt yesterday. There was always that slight chill. Well, you haven't been to see any commoners, so you don't know if they still look sad and drained.
Is there someone in the Fae court that is storms and the points at giant storm clouds?
Hundreds.
Anybody you can think of in the spring court that might be pissed? Calabrina?
Calabrina begins to think.
With these powers specifically.
Calibrate off the top of your head, you can name at least 30.
Well, there's about 30 of them.
With these powers?
Yeah.
Controlling weather, very easy.
Yeah, there's a few that can technically control the weather. I'm also one of them.
Huh?
So this is pretty normal to some extent.
Ro, are the ravens just chilling in the rain? They're not taking any damage or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
They are fine. They're just getting wet. Slowly but surely. I will say, well, yeah, they're getting wet. As they're looking around, the rain is not landing on the nobles.
Ah, okay.
It falls at their feet, and the water it begins to pool, but it does not touch any of them. So this is definitely not. I mean, beyond the fact that it's just a storm cloud over one spot, it has to be magical by me, especially if it's avoiding. The guards are getting drenched.
Apparently, whoever's doing this doesn't like the guards, but it's fine with the nobles. They're not getting wet. The rain is literally avoiding them.
normally Dad would say, "Fuck it, let them figure their own shit out."
Mhm.
But you're worried about your dad,
Mhm.
right? But you don't see him inside.
You will see something has changed. You don't see your dad,
Uh-huh.
but coming from a room, you do see Avery, which is the son to Sapphire.
Okay. Expression?
Uh, shocked would be
Okay.
a good way. Not perturbed, no. Stunned, yeah, stunned.
Stunned. Okay. Whatever's going on in there, some news was just broken. Hmm.
We need a way to listen inside.
Anyone's card have a way of listening in? If we could get...
No, but I can destroy shit. If this blows up, I can save us and destroy everything else around us.
Oh, okay. Last
If
resort,
that,
last resort.
if
It
that
takes
starts
an
ruining
hour to
things, I
cast,
can kind
so
of stop.
I can kind of like set it up and like get it going,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can like maybe cancel it? Question mark row.
When you fully activate your card,
Yeah, touch of the MTC. Can I like
no,
start
you
that?
lose control. Once you start the process and it goes
Oh yeah.
its full
Once the event
duration.
has started, it cannot be stopped.
Yeah, you lose ownership of that. Can I let someone into the hat and then they can make something to listen in? If they have the means to know how to make something to listen in, that could be a possibility.
Very last resort.
You will essentially begin killing hundreds of people.
Semi-immediate follow-up question. Can I let myself into my hat?
Yeah.
Because I feel like
You could easily enter your own hat.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna try and enter my hat.
Well, I mean,
I'm
this
gonna
is
enter
a
my hat.
yeah. I was like, this is a first for most of y'all to see. It pretty much does look like a rabbit being reverse pulled out of a hat. I will say the hat does just remain there on the ground.
Before I like completely go in. Oh right, someone definitely needs to like have this one done.
Okay.
Hey Vera, you should like mind link with you can only mind link with one person at a time.
Vera's
But,
currently
I
has to
kinda
stay mind linked with Avrin
Ah,
because
fuck.
they are looking through the eyes of their familiar.
Okay. I will knock on the tower's mental door when I am ready to come out then.
Okay.
No wait, I can't do that.
No, you have to be within X feet, don't you?
I have message.
Yeah,
There's not really a good way for me to let them know that I'm coming out.
Yeah, I was like, message does require. I mean, message does not work demi-plane mode.
Stick your
There's
hand
really
out.
not a good
Can
way
you,
for
like,
this to happen.
put your hand through the little
Hi,
hat
Justin.
Oh,
to
I
us?
could do that.
You definitely
In
could.
theory.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
let's
stick
do
out.
it.
And then like we'll shove your hand back in if you can't come out safely. I will shake your hand if it is safe.
Okay.
Cool. There's the signal.
Handshake is safe. Anything else means nothing to me.
Got it. Wait. No.
If it's not a handshake, that means it's not safe.
Okay. Yes.
Puts hat on Henry's head.
Wait, how is hand supposed to come out if it's on my head?
You can
There's
just reach up
ways.
and maybe he'll like tickle your hair or something.
We're all just okay with suddenly he just got in the hat. Like, that just happened.
I mean, this is literally
this
not the
point-
weirdest thing that happened in the last
Yeah.
24 hours.
I know it's not the
We've
weirdest
literally
thing, but it's
defied
another
death.
weird thing, you
We
know?
went to a different plane yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
that is
weird
true.
too.
Well, I'm
It's
trying
all
to
kind
so
of
turn myself
gray.
into a different plane.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not the weirdest thing we've seen, but it's just another
Wait.
weird thing. That's all.
Planeception.
Oh, how big is your hat?
Just a little smaller than the
It's
head.
a top hat.
It's a top hat, yeah.
It's a top hat.
Probably does
Can
not
I
fit
have
me.
2 of my ravens come and grab the hat?
Technically, yeah.
And we should have asked Matthew before he left.
Well, gone now.
And
No, because
all I
the
have
Ravens
is the
can't shake their
pre-established rule,
hands.
If you don't put me back, if you do not put me back,
I love this.
the amount of blowback that Mira is going to get for it.
Takes the hat out over the lake.
Vera, okay, this is stupid and I'm gonna do it and I'm sorry, Sky. But Vera is going to have 2 of the Ravens carry the hat up to like a balcony towards where the room that the Sapphire's son came out of, like as close as possible to get there.
So this is in the innermost parts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there like an unguarded balcony that I think I could perch on?
There are, yeah.
Okay, yeah. The ravens all like drop a hat. One of the raven will stay for the handshake, and
Shake hands with a raven. How you doing?
So that's rough.
loud.
I will say, you guys didn't notice at first, but inside those clouds, now that you know lightning, you can see sparking in the background. There are figures moving
In the clouds?
in the clouds.
Oh no! The crows turn around and bring hat back.
Yes.
That is worrying beyond murder. Callie.
Yes.
Be careful.
Why?
Points to clouds.
She looks at the clouds. Oh, that's new.
So,
Mhm.
can we assume these are? Do they look like giants in the clouds?
Some look like giants, others look like normal-sized folks.
Anybody know who they are?
Do we just start saying this is above our pay grade?
Seems like it is.
Everything is.
I forgive you at that. You're absolutely right. We don't get paid for this shit.
I've never gotten paid.
You haven't.
You should have gotten paid for being. You should have gotten paid for that labor, kid.
I hand you a silver.
Oh.
I hand you a gold.
You're not even
Ah!
out of here.
Matthew,
You
3
just
years.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, gold is all I have on me. What am I supposed to do about that?
If
I mean, your dad is potentially in danger, so yes, it's probably above our pay grade, but your dad's in that building most likely.
Yeah, we should probably try and... I'm not here. Shit! I forgot.
taking your
Sorry.
hat person.
All the ravens hear is just muffled theorizing.
They brought the hat back, though. They brought the hat back.
All anyone hears is muffled theorizing.
Hmm.
We could ask, you know what? Ask the guards if there's any update. Have they chosen a new lord or lady of the town?
That is a good idea. Do we recognize any of the guards at the front gate, specifically from like La Bridge?
No.
Okay.
Want me to go ask again?
Yes, I think it'd be awkward if I was carrying my partner and.
Okay. Got it. Itsy blonde on a mission, here I go.
Marks, maybe. Marks. You're very personable. Go down.
All right.
Oh, okay. More, come on, we have a mission.
Let's go.
Hello there. I don't just go up to like the cutest guard I see. The cutest one.
Hello.
Male, female, doesn't matter. Hello there. We are just some noble folk who were not called, but are curious when our family members will be released, and if there's been any update as to whether the lord or lady of the town has been chosen. Any update?
So wait, you're noble,
Mhm.
but you weren't invited?
Well, family.
Noble from another town.
Oh, from another town.
Yeah, we have titles, but they're from other places. So, no, we weren't included. We just wanted to make sure everything's safe and hunky-dory. Those clouds look rather ominous.
Oh yeah, we don't know what's going on with the clouds.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah.
Any updates on, like, new lord or lady of this town?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe what?
Kind of shrugs. We don't want to get in trouble.
You won't
Oh,
get in
darling,
trouble talking
you
to
won't get in
us.
trouble. Dad will
You'll-
just pet
you'll
it
lit-
with their chest.
You're literally from another town. Why you need to know?
Because we're visiting and we want to offer gift or
What's the gift?
hellos
Oh,
to
hello.
the new lord and lady who's being chosen in the town. It's it's very noble things. I don't know if a guard would understand. We're just here for
Whoa.
we're here for some information. It might be a little over your head, darling.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay, if it's a little over my head, well then you just gotta wait to find out in the news. How about that?
Where is your supervisor?
Inside the building.
Hold on. We're just being concerned because we may be from another town. We got family here, though. We're just trying to feel out what's going on. That's all.
What town?
Vandal.
Fandolin.
Fandolin? You're from Fandolin. You're
Yes.
nobles from Fandolin.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm asking.
Yes,
You're,
that's what I
you're
said.
nobles from Fandolin. Kind of looks over to like one of their mates and was like, "Nobles from Fandolin." Okay. Uh.
Well, you see, they're a noble from Fandolin. I'm
Mhm.
a liege of the Fey Courts.
Oh wow, you're going to fancy. That's really crazy that you're definitely not in the meeting, man. Because I mean, the Fae were also all summoned away. So, yeah. That's a bit awkward. Maybe you've been, got the boot.
Nope, most definitely didn't. Don't you worry. Again, a little over your head.
I don't think so. I'm starting to think maybe it's a little over your head since you're the one looking for information. And I have said information, but I'm just very loyal to my people.
Tav is like elbowing you more.
I was strong.
Hey, Lord from Fandolin.
Yes.
What's up?
Well, we just have business in town. We have family that live here. We were just curious as to what, like I said, as to what's going on in there. We got to build relationships between the two.
Wait, you have family in town, but you're not.
No, I don't live here personally, but I have
You're
family
trying to-
here that we're just trying. I'm just trying to look over. We got a noble family in there. Got ties, and we're just trying to figure out what's going on.
But you're trying to build relationships with who?
Whoever the new lady's going to be. Got to have some information so we can start trying to figure out what we need to do.
That do sound kind of believable.
So could you give me anything on who it might be?
A person, maybe?
Needs a person. That's a start.
Mhm.
Narrows it down a little.
Yeah. Currently, I mean, they like don't want to be known. But I mean, like, if you understand what's happened in the past few years, it's probably not the best to be like, the new open person. Because, you kind of get openly murdered.
Seems fair.
But yeah, I mean, there's a person who sits in with them and tell, like, all of these schmucks are here. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be calling you family members schmucks.
Be nice.
I mean, they're paying my rent. Well, they're paying more than my rent.
Paying more than your rent, huh?
Mm-hmm. This is the most I've ever been paid in my life.
What are they paying for a job like this?
Starts doing the math, and they're like, so there's what, 28 days in a month, and then I guess you got a 280 gold a month.
Damn, I was hoping that number was lower. That number was a lot lower.
Oh, I guess you would say you say 28 plat a month.
There is the crow above you guys. The cause.
That is quite the paycheck.
I used to make a silver a day. Moving up in the world, I'm gonna be kind of like a justice. They're like pseudo armor. Be noble myself
At that
by the
rate,
end
you
of
certainly
this.
will.
Little crow laugh.
Is that crow mocking me?
I don't think so.
Crow, you
quite
want to go? You
talking
want
to
to
him
start this
today.
way?
Man's gonna fight a bird.
I fought an eagle once. I can fight a crow. I can take a crow. Definitely can't take that fucked up owl I saw a few days ago. But that's a monster.
It's
A beast I can handle. Oh, God damn, that thunder's really coming down.
At this point, Vera is going to walk up with Avrin.
What the hell is going on here? Y'all getting married?
Vera will be on their feet now because they've disconnected with the crows at this point. Avrin will step up. Were the Crown Silvers not invited?
Crown Silvers?
Vera will hold up their signet ring.
Crown Silvers are in there.
Well, see, that's what we've been talking about. We got family in there. We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Real distant family.
It's a very big family to be part of. Crown Silvers, their reach goes everywhere.
Including Fandolin.
Never would have guessed there, but
I'm working that angle real hard, guys. I'm trying.
that's a new one. I've heard Cormier, Waterdeep.
Not Crown
Well,
Silvers. What the fuck?
What?
It's the wrong
What?
one.
Flower
Shield.
I'm running with it.
Flower
I'll
Shield.
do whatever you threw at them. I couldn't remember who it was anyway. I was just running with it.
I was thinking of Sapphire.
The Flower Shields, I think they in there. Yeah, they in there.
I guess we just weren't invited.
Who are you?
This is Viernov. Crown Silver. Not Crown Silver. God damn it! Flower Shield.
Man, you really don't know your partner's name. Kind of like squints eyes. I mean, I can.
Muffled protesting from the hat.
I mean, I know bloodlines work differently. So maybe.
Muffled protesting combined with some angry wiggling.
Pulls out
Oh, wait a
scroll of
second.
pedigree.
Let me see this. It looks legit.
In their
Hey, yo,
mind.
Finny, come here.
I assure you, it's very legit.
Who did that? Who did that? Come now.
It's the one standing before you. I have no tongue.
Ew. What the hell happened there? Well, I'm gonna get Finny to check it out. Finny, you see this 7-foot big ass orc just walks up, takes a little sheet of paper, holds up to the sky, realizes you can't really see the sun. I'll go put it through the thingy. Kind of walks away. Alright, he's gonna go put it through the thingy, and then it'll let us know. And if it is, If you're kind of late for your meeting, it'll take about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on. Well, I guess there's not a line today.
Very well.
Sure. You were here this morning. Oh my goodness, it was right crazy, right crazy. So you're all like a family or something? Really weird family?
Mm-hmm. This is my cousin. Points to Dav.
Right?
This is our distant third cousin from Fandolin.
It's very, okay.
Hey, Fandolin's only up and up. What's wrong? Getting better.
You should see it now. It has full castle walls and everything.
I've heard.
The high
Really
priestess
building that
there
city
is
up.
quite wonderful.
True. I do also, remember that, ain't really no nobles there. There was that high priestess lady, but I think she got rid of, like, the nobility there.
Nobility as in clergy, and points to the symbol of the high priestess.
Oh, wow, you were recruited. You were indoctrinated, some would say.
Some would say yes.
Some would also call it a true believer.
A true
What is your
believer.
religion again?
Now, what's your religion? What's your religion?
What's the religion?
It's Lathander.
Lathander.
And
The light.
I can't remember right
Yeah.
now.
Someone from family would actually know.
Well, you're not over here now, are you?
Nope. I'm pretty sure I'm by myself now.
Callie's there.
Yeah,
Calabrian was
Calabrina would
offline.
just. Yeah, at this point, I think it's safe to say that Calabrina goes down. She heard the conversation, didn't she?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
you hear one of the guards go, "Hey, yo, look, there goes that fairy again."
Avron will lean over to Dav. I do believe we need to make sure we get your pedigree paperwork sorted,
Yeah.
so this doesn't happen again.
Yeah. I didn't know that was a thing. I really don't. Yeah.
Is pedigree paperwork a thing in the Feywild?
Are you asking me?
Yeah. No.
No.
Bro.
Looks at guard like they're butted into a conversation they shouldn't be.
Sorry, I just figured all the questions were directed at me.
Look at the god, but do you
More
know?
angry wiggling coming from the hat.
I mean, there's a blood test you can do.
See, they did kind of know something.
Yeah, I did know.
Would
So
you
that's
like
what you
to
get.
do something?
Once again, over your fucking head, you
Did
with
you
a
just-
little nanner.
An evil smile crosses Vera's face. And what was your name again?
You ain't getting my name until I get proof of pedigree.
Perfect.
Perfect.
There's a bunch of guards around us, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
17.
Okay.
17, well armed. Definitely not wearing like their like leather armors. They are in like full-fledged like military
armor.
regalia.
Okay.
Very different.
I
you're
would
muted.
like to
Okay,
cast Shape Water,
Huh?
and I would like to make it look like this guard pees his pants.
I mean, you can't see his parents, and they're not technically in the rain.
There is
Just
water
outside.
around.
No, the water is, there's the gate, and it's behind them. So there's about like 10 feet.
Shape Water has a 30-foot radius.
You're gonna just
do this in front
I'm
of
gonna
him?
make it look
You're
like
gonna
he peed
just-
his pants.
You're gonna cast a spell in front of a guard. Okay.
Can I try to do it discreetly? What are the components? It's somatic.
There's a lot of talking. You will have to do this multiple times. So I think you can only move water 5 feet at a time.
You actually have to yell "shape water" as you do it. It's crazy.
Shape water.
And then you got to travel it up his clothes. His metal armor that he's wearing. That
So it's on. Oh, I mean,
You do not receive a handshake if you stick your hand out.
Well, shape water is just somatic.
yeah, you're just wiggling your hands around. You're like, ooh.
I'm gonna like discreetly move my hand to like wiggle water towards me 15 feet and make it look like he peed his pants. What do you want me to roll?
I guess.
Sleight of hand?
Yeah, sleight of hand check.
17.
17. As you begin to do this, another guard goes, Why are you wiggling your finger back there?
It's a tick I have. It's just a.
Why that water's moving in the direction of it? I'm like watching it.
I have no clue. Your weather's weird.
Are you? I think you're the one causing this.
No, your weather is literally freaking
You
out.
literally claim to be some sort of fake court member,
Your
but you weren't
weather-
called to the meeting. I think we should be arresting you.
If you wouldn't wish to do a blood test, of them, you
Calabrian
can.
speaks up and just looks at the guard. You do know that you're making baseless accusations, correct?
What are you doing here? You like literally went over the wall.
I flew over just to see because it was weird weather pattern. Wouldn't
Definitely not.
anybody
You ain't-
else who have wings would look?
You definitely ain't supposed to do that.
Well, I was
Oh.
just looking at the water. Because it's really weird that it's only raining in one spot. Anybody with wings or attuned to nature would be questioning that.
My friend Scott over here, he's attuned to nature, but he ain't questioning it.
Then it must be a faith. Well, it must be from the Feywild then. Honestly. I'm
Scott,
a curious
Hey
Fey.
Scott, are you from the Feywild? No, bro, I ain't from the Feywild. From the street down from the bakery. Oh, Old Jefferson Road. Yeah. Oh, okay. No, he ain't from the Feywild.
See?
Was that the bakery with the really good cookies that were like?
yeah.
I love those cookies. I actually have some in my bag. I saved the recipe. Do you want one?
I can't eat on the block, sorry.
Oh, too bad. That place went out of business, you know.
I think they just closed up due to, you know, open lore being dead and then the Fae, people coming in, stealing everybody's joy.
Still, those cookies are in high demand.
Oh, wait, now I think about it, why you ain't stealing my joy? You say you some sort of Fae.
Calabrina face palms. You do realize that there's a difference between the Fays, right? Depending on their court, their effects might be different.
Oh, you ain't a winter person.
No, I am not.
I didn't mean you. I meant the one who claimed to be a noble of the Fae courts. I just assumed since you were here, you had to be of this branch.
Avrin,
Not
trust me, they
necessarily.
could steal your joy very quickly.
Oh, really? Oh, wait, who are you?
Holds up ring, holds up Vera's ring.
Oh, you
Puppets.
married.
Mm,
Do you have pedigree?
no.
What? How? Wait a second. How do you not have pedigree? If you have pedigree, you married into the family, you should have a form of pedigree.
Engaged, not official.
Oh, yeah, probably, you know, the hot, the open lore dine's kind of hard to get wedding ceremony. Sorry for your loss. Hey, can someone go check on him? It's taking kind of long.
He really is.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll get.
How
Hey,
long does the blood test take?
Fabian, A blood test? I gotta go get the thing. Well, I don't gotta do anything. I'm the highest ranking person here today, feels like. I feel well talked to
highest
for some
ranking
reason.
and very rude to certain people.
I don't know you.
Yeah, but you're still being rude to potential nobility.
He turns around to look at the nobles and just points at one. You're ugly as fuck. Get wrecked. I don't care. They pay my thing. They can't fire me.
No, but they could probably hire someone to take you out if they
Who?
hold a grudge on you.
They're gonna hire the Thieves Guild? That's
I
crazy.
don't know who they might hire.
The Assassins Guild? Bro. He'll like wave his hand as a blade will shimmer in it. Go ahead, come at me. Come at me. I'll fucking kill you.
Wow, you are
Dude
tall
is
and
just like
ACAB!
stupid.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
You really are tall and stupid for a guard.
Oh,
Oh, damn, thank you. That's quite a lot. I'm only 5'8".
Look, that's not a compliment. Everybody's tall for me.
Vera's
So I'll
gonna
just
like-
remember
yeah.
that.
lean up against Avrin and go check on the ravens while they wait for a second.
The visibility to that area is blocked off now.
Okay, completely? Okay.
Completely.
Goes,
Almost as
comes
if
back.
like stairs descended down.
Yeah.
Alright, so I got the blood test. Are you willing to subject yourself? Now if you are lying, we don't have a problem.
literally not lying.
There's no way to contact your father.
There is.
That's a good idea. Maybe I should do that.
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
Just
my
because
God.
the paper test is taking so long.
Yeah,
Oh,
Calabrina takes out the talisman and tries to contact the void court.
Yes, please do. And in the meantime, get some deets on that question I dropped in chat. I don't know if you saw that, Nathan.
Yeah, I know.
Alright,
That part
cool.
was out of character.
And if it's come out, I mean, yeah, I think you'll probably get to come out. I feel like, you know, the plan is spiraling.
Yeah.
As you reach out to the void, you do receive a connection. Yes. Calabrian.
Yes, I seem to be bearing a few questions from your daughter. She has
Has they them.
None.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
brain. Sorry,
Like,
brain.
I
They,
will-
them. Look, my brain is fried. Okay, sorry.
You good. You good.
From your child, they seem to be. One of the questions is if there's a way to convert someone to the void court.
Oh, so sorry. That just took me back. I mean, yeah. Pretty much like what I did with you. It's a little tiny quick ceremony. You should have the capabilities to do it.
Huh. Did not know I had the capabilities, but good to know. Second question. Your child has the question of if there's a way to prove that they are nobility.
I mean, yeah, it should be innately in their blood. I should forewarn you, the Void is not a true court of the Feywilds. So it'll look like... honestly, I don't know what it'll look like. Oh, I'm going into that other person's voice. I don't know what it'll look like. It could be very bad. Could look like a Feywild mixed with, let's just say, nine hells or the
Oh.
abyss. Yeah. So it could also, gear heavily one way. And then also, it also depends on like how strong the connection is. If their blood leans more towards Winter Court, then it should come up more Winter Court than anything else. But if it is more geared to the Void, well, then it'll come up that. And then a lot of people will start asking questions as my court is unknown to everyone besides you guys.
Okay, good to know.
Pretty sure my mom would not want to know that I still exist somehow in the Fey Wilds.
Oh no, don't worry. This is not a question for Feywild. This is more for the other realm where we're in right.
The material plane?
Yes.
Why would you need to hold rank in the material plane?
It's complicated. We're trying to prevent anything bad from happening with all weird stuff with all the nobles, who also just one of them happens to be part of the Winter Court as well.
And we'll put you on a brief hold. He hears background music.
Welcome to the void.
Calabrian just twiddling her fingers while swaying left and right to the music.
Yeah, moments later, oh, okay. No, I mean, my prince is safe.
Out of character question: would this be the uncle or
This would be the lover to the current prince, so the prince of the
no.
Everfrost.
The relationship with the prince.
Parent to Dav.
But I'm sorry, my brain.
Oh, to Vera?
Yes.
Yeah. It would be like a cousin.
Okay, so it would be related to the cousin, not directly the prince.
No. Dav is related to the prince, and then via the lines being mixed together, Vera is also wrapped into it.
Wait, now I'm confused.
My
Wait,
grandpa is the king.
Yeah. And then the grandpa's kid is Dav. So they're like, I think, first cousins, second cousins.
How long have we been waiting for this test?
For the test, no, the test is like approaching.
Yeah, exactly. Like, how long has it been since this guard started fucking with us?
Oh, like in total, it's probably been less than like 4 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, it is in character. I mean, out of character feels longer because a lot of talking. In character, not that long. Been like 4 minutes. Test was the scribe test is like literally he's at 5 to 10 minutes.
Yep.
How long do you need?
Hour. It's okay. 4 minutes down. 54 to go. 56 to go.
Okay, so Calabrina just thanks for the information, and I'll go ahead and let your child know.
Okay.
No
Didn't
worries,
I
we're not doing anything
didn't I-
dangerous.
Yeah, but didn't I task you to give the talisman to my child? I mean,
Yes, I need to give that to them, which I will be doing now after we finish.
okay.
Mostly because the child did not know how to contact you, so I kind of did it this way. So yeah.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. No, just think and I'll hear.
No worries. Once again, thank you for the information. I'll go ahead and let them know.
Okay. Have a good afternoon.
You as well.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's so nice.
It's clearly a morning for you guys. It's like, have a good afternoon. It's like, no, we're not on the same timeline. We are not on the same timeline.
Calabrina proceeds to give the talisman to Dav and relay the information. Yep. So in short, that's what I was told. Also, you can use the talisman to communicate with your father.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Yay. I check in with him real quick. Is there a way to non-consensually convert people to the Void Court?
I mean,
Like, make them our servants and slaves?
that's more unseelie.
I mean, we're kinda on the line.
Kind of not on the line at all. But I mean, it is your father's side, so you should be able to. It just requires like true names. Technically, you need to be on the soil of the void.
Okay, noted. Do you want to ship me like a little thing of soil from the void?
I feel like in due time, you should be able to call upon the soil yourself.
Got it. Cool. Thanks, Dad. You rock.
Say, don't know what you're doing, but it feels bad.
It's just the usual. Don't worry.
So it's bad.
Last time y'all did something that was bad, I almost destroyed one of your friend's cards. So we're not going down that route again, are we?
Left on red.
Oh. I can literally hear inside your mind. Once again, your card doesn't work against me. None of your cards work against the void. That's why I can destroy your cards. I am the void. I am the end of all ends. I hope I made that very clear.
Brought you into this world, and I will take you out of it.
Pretty much. Okay, well, just be careful. I don't know a lot about the cards, but I do know the Feywilds. Yeah. Normally when shit starts happening, they just kick those people out. Okay.
Thank you. Noted.
You're welcome. Also, don't ever leave me on red again. But it's very disrespectful.
Sorry, it's a bad habit. Noted.
Yeah. The other guard is like, well, if you're ready to take your blood test, has like a cauldron in front of him.
A cauldron?
Yeah.
How much blood
And
do
a
you
dragon.
need?
Just a drop.
Really well. Or really, really bad. What's the weather looking like? Just a check in.
Still just as bad.
Okay, so it hasn't gotten any worse.
Not getting worse.
Yeah, I'll just drop a little blood in there.
He pulls out a sheet of paper, takes out a metal rod, and just begins stirring. Alright. Spin, spin. 4 times clockwise. Oh! 4 times counterclockwise. I need an eye of a new stat. Someone rushes on and just chucks it in. Thank you. Alright, and then it needs to sit for like 15 seconds, and then it should turn either into like leaves, snow, flowers, or light. Unless you're portless, then you don't really have anything that's going to come up. It'll just be an empty pot.
Do you want me to roll for this? Or have you already decided?
No, I have not decided. This is essentially for Dav to decide. I mean, it goes off of what your heart feels. Where does your heart feel more drawn to? Is it the Winter Court or is it the Void?
Like, childhood based, it would be the Winter Court, and like my history thus far would be Winter Court. However, I want to explore and learn more Void Court.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
You've been tapping into it for a while. You just haven't known. You watch as like snow begins to like fluff. And then inside of the snow itself, this little purplish, blackish holes start opening up. And they're like, that's new. And slowly beginning to like eat away at the snow. And I'm like, oh.
I just ruin the experiment real quick. Like get my hand in there and like knock
What are
it
you
around.
doing?
Dump it over. You saw the snow.
Well, what the hell was that other thing?
I'm just very powerful. I told you I was noble.
Well, you didn't let the test finish. It just makes. I know that you're part of the Winter Court.
Yeah, there you go.
That just means you're part of the Winter Court. You didn't let the test finish. It would have had a letter at the bottom. But you knocked over the pot. Okay, hold on. Kind of looks in the pot. Could that be a letter?
It's like a letter. Yeah. What does it say?
Wait a second. Oh, wait.
Oh, you're so patient and kind with me.
Sally, can you come here? Sally's our translator. Sorry, I don't recognize it. Sally, what is this? What is this? She kind of has to crawl in. You see a little light spell go off. They're a noble of something.
There you go.
Definitely not the Winter Court.
No, you saw Winter Court. You saw snowflakes. You've got to be reading that wrong, Sally.
It's not even in Sylvan.
Maybe it's just a word you don't know, Sally.
I've literally studied my entire life.
Are you Fae?
I'm not, but give me a second.
Almost
you
caught.
mutter some words underneath her breath. As she touches, you feel like you hear the sound of her hand touch it.
Really casting comprehend languages right now.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Well, it was a good run while we had it, fellas.
Comprehend languages messes everything up always.
Kind of crawls out. I mean, not winter. I'm assuming Fae in nature. Sometimes in life, you're presented a situation where you kind of think to yourself, do you give this information, or do you just hold your tongue and really just hope for the best, but something bad truly might happen?
Make wise choices, Sally. That's all I have to say.
almost sounds like a threat.
No, I would never.
You sure? Yeah. I mean, I guess send them to the Fae thing.
Sally is queen.
Yeah, they look back and they're like, okay, if you say so. They kind of go to the gates, begin drawing arcane symbols. Presto Mundo opens the door.
Mhm.
And you see a portal has now opened. All right, there you go. No, I guess only you can go in there. Actually, you know what? It's not my business.
Who's going with who?
You're just kind of standing there.
Wait, I can only go into like the Fey one? I can't go into like the Noble House one?
No, that's different. You want to do the Fae one.
Cool. Hey, Calabrina.
Mhm.
Matthew? Oh, Matthew's not here.
Yeah, but you can
He's
grab
in
the
a
hat.
No, I'm in
Yeah.
my hat. Yeah, I'll just
Yeah.
kind of.
Yep. In
Yeah, I
hat
was like, Matthew
with
could have
me,
100%
wherever I
reached
am.
their hand, put their hand out
Wherever,
at this point.
wherever Henry's
Um,
You
wandered
stuck your
off
hand
to.
out at all?
No.
No? Okay, cool. I feel like if I bring Matthew into a room full of Fae, that's not gonna go well.
Yeah.
It's it's not like it wouldn't go poorly. It would go all right. It would go all right.
Okay.
See what? Vera, Averin, are you going into the big nobles?
Mm-hmm. Nods.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna follow the nobles and go that way because I'm gonna stay with my friends. If that's
once again, we can only let people who have proof of pedigree into like that area.
you saw my proof. Oh, you mean like human pedigree?
I wouldn't say human,
More
say material plane.
material plane.
Yeah, material girl.
This is so complicated. This court shit.
You should go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, take. If you can,
Calabrina.
take Calabrina, and hand you hat.
Okay.
Your hat.
I have the hat.
There's a
Yeah.
child. Who's taking the child?
I'm
They've
not-
just been staring around. I think at one point I saw them talking to a cat.
That's all I've been doing.
Well, I'm guessing it's some sort of fake kid of yours.
Mm-hmm. Dab, that's up to you.
You stay with Mort, little buddy. You and
Do you
Mort.
come over and tell me this?
You stay with Mort, little buddy.
What? Okay.
Stay by Mort's side, okay?
Sure.
Okay, good job. You've done so good. You're so brave.
Are you taking the hat?
Okay.
Callie in the hat and going through the portal.
Oh, hi. Yeah, you go through the portal. As you guys watch Calabrina, a hat, and Dav enter through the portal, the arcane symbols that align it vanish. Before you use a gate. And they kind of now the guard once again looks to the rest of you. I'm guessing you are now bringing over dear old Henry.
We always forget.
Um,
He's a child.
Mortimer, I don't believe you'll be allowed in. Can you keep watch on Henry?
Of course.
Thank you.
You once see that orc coming over who's got like glasses on their eyes now. They're kind of holding your paper in their hand. And they hand you your paper back.
Mm-hmm.
There is a big ass red stamp that says void on top of it.
Seems we won't be entering either.
Yeah, the orc seems like it looks like you had a falling out and it's never been resolved, at least court-wise.
Vera will just say, bow to the guards and just like, very well.
What the hell? Why are you bowing to me?
Well, you outrank me, apparently.
I do?
Future noble. And Vera will just
I'm a noble!
Walk back. Future noble. He said he was going to be a noble with how much he was getting paid.
He kind of shouts, seems like, hey, I feel bad. That's kind of shit you used to get on your, I'm guessing, wedding day? Is that what this is?
Well, depending on what's going on. Who knows?
It really sucks.
It'll be delayed again. Looks
Delayed again?
Looks at sad eyes that happen.
Oh my goodness. How many times has your wedding been delayed?
Don't worry. We'll be fine.
I feel so bad now. Like, you can send someone in to go get, like, your pa, and then, like, he can, like, just come and say, me child, I love you. Everything's better. And then, like, pay 25 gold and we get it all fixed.
I don't want to interrupt him if something important is going on.
True. Pay 50 gold and I'll do it.
I unfortunately don't have my father's funds right now.
God! Not only did you not find out that you're not a noble anymore, you're also poor.
He cut me off.
Oh,
We had our falling out.
Oh, man,
It's
that really
resolved
hits the
now.
heartstrings.
It was resolved recently. Anyway,
My mom cut me off
yeah.
when I was 11. That's why I had to join the Assassin's Guild.
What?
Yeah, man, it's been a
Oh,
long.
I
It's
thought
been
you
a
were a
long.
guard.
What? Do you not know? He points to like all the other guards. That one's thief, assassin. No, most of us here are Assassin's Guild.
Oh. Well, I actually feel that my father is safer now.
Yeah.
It's
He once again waves his hand as like a blade
Yeah.
materializes. You didn't find this like, wow, that's kind of different. You don't see that every day.
Vera waves his hand, and Blake's icicle scythe appears in his hand. It's something I can do as well.
What? Mine's more like psychic damage. I
Mine.
feel like yours is more ice. To some would say. Well, thieves. I don't think the Thieves Guild. Assassin's Guild is currently hiring. It comes with a nice bonus. You will be working for nobles, so I guess that'd be a little awkward since
Grimace.
I guess you kind of need to be able to talk to. There's like how you gonna. Well, I guess you can do that. Hey, communication thing. That's a form. I can do that now that I think about it. Wow, well, like 2 brothers. Maybe we all brothers. Am I a noble?
Mm,
Have I been a noble this whole entire time?
my mother died
Happens.
after.
My mom is dead too.
Is your father dead?
I know my father.
Oh, you could be a noble
Yeah.
then.
Yeah. I killed my mom, so I don't
Oh.
think that's gonna be the best news. What? She kicked me out when I was 11. I killed her when I was 13.
Yeah, mine didn't die from that.
Oh. Damn. I was really banking that we were actually long lost brothers this entire time.
Mhm.
And then I could be like, brother, I welcome you back to family. Come on home. And then you pay. Oh, well, I guess you don't got the 25 gold to pay.
Well,
I guess I could have
do
paid
have that
for you.
much.
Oh. Oh, you were saying the 50 you ain't got.
Mhm.
Man. Well, you can always head down to Cyrus Song. I'm pretty sure there's someone down there that could probably like forge some documents from you.
No, I wouldn't stamp on true pedigree
You-
like that.
What?
Puritan starts walking away with the Abra in tow.
Wait, before you walk away, just a little bit of lemon juice can get that void off. Just, you know, in case you need it in the future. Damn. Kind of looks over in the morning. I tried to help, didn't I?
Right there.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna follow off now.
Oh, you're also going.
Well, you're not letting me in. You didn't even let them in.
Wait, do you got a scroll of pedigree?
No, I got no papers on me.
Oh, you didn't bring the traveler's papers.
No, all at home. What can you do?
I mean, if you got the money, you can always go to the Siren Song, get some fake ones, and they come back, and then, you know.
If you know they're fake, what's the difference between that and just letting me in now?
I mean, I get a bonus. Like you
Just
got when you go there, you gotta refer to me. You gotta say, "Oh well, I gotta tell you my name then."
Write that shit the
Nah, use Sally's name. She needs a bonus more than I do. I find it really weird that you wanted my name. Y'all wanted my name. You feel like you got some weird magical curse shit that you can do and kill me while I'm sleeping or something. I know that. I've heard of that spell. Dream or something.
I got no spells that are gonna kill someone in their sleep. Don't you worry about that.
Well, you ain't gonna kill me in my sleep. It's like you deprive me of sleep for 6 days, and then, well, technically 5 because I don't wake up on the 6th day, so I'm dead.
Yeah, don't got nothing about that. No idea.
How do I know you? Are you not a spellcaster? You look like a spellcaster.
Doesn't mean I know that.
Sure, that is true. Sally, do you know that spell? No. Sorry. Once again, translator. I know spells to translate things. Oh, that's wrong. She kind of, yeah, she really needs that money more than I do. She's got 2 kids.
Oh,
No, I'm just fucking with you. She don't got no kids. She's only like, Sally, how old is you? 18. Oh, she 18. But, I mean, she might have some kids. You never know. I'm a dad.
run, Mort.
I had a
Run,
kid
Mort.
when I was 15.
He will
Wait,
talk for decades.
That kid over there could be my kid. Hey, you!
And we
Look.
walk away.
Oh, you're stealing my kid! That kid's probably from Phandalin. No kid of mine ever grew up in Phandalin.
I don't get what he has against Phantom.
We had him a lot against Phandalin, though.
I'm excited to go back.
It's where I grew up, so shush.
Well, I guess for the not Feywild trip, what's the rest of y'all doing? Because you probably should have went with your Feywild group.
Probably.
Yeah, I dragged everybody through. I thought you were going to be able to get into the noble district
It was a gamble.
Not surprised. Honestly, not surprised. Lost is not surprised. Vera and Avrin, you see, like they're like making gestures at each other. No words are being expressed. An argument is happening right now.
I'm guessing you thought you were gonna get you were gonna get in, huh?
Henry
When your friends
tries
are-
to mentally listen in on the conversation.
Oof.
You just get like static noises, and then a. But he. This ridiculous. Stupid guard doesn't know protocol. And just from Avrin, it's okay. Calm down. Breathe.
So are we done here?
It seems we're done here for the moment.
So we can finally leave?
Oh,
No.
not leave done, just waiting done.
Our friends are through the portal. We need to make sure we're here when they come out.
So we gotta keep waiting here?
Mm-hmm.
No, we don't. I don't know if we have to keep waiting here necessarily.
Do you two want to go get us some food? Maybe
We ate less
do a
than
little
an hour
shopping.
ago.
Do a little shopping.
That's what children love to do, right? Go shopping. I
You
used
and
to
Avrin
kids.
have no idea how to talk to kids. That's what a nanny is for.
Henry, what would you like to do?
I don't know. Usually I spend my days working, so I don't really know.
Getting worse as time goes on.
Vera hands you a piece of paper and some ink. Here, you can draw something while you wait.
That's so fucked up.
Please
I don't know how to
take
handle pen. Thanks, wrong.
Just kind of like looks at it like, what? Just so confused why you handed this to them.
Here, we can play crosses and O's.
What's that?
Teaches you tic-tac-toe.
Crazy.
At some point, I just start winning a lot. Chester is helping me cheat.
How After he gets like serious face. I'm like,
He's only
Henry
10.
doesn't-
How are you having so much trouble?
I'll go first next time.
I will say, as you guys have this little fun moment, the storm itself, every once in a while you do see like lightning strikes the building. No damage is done, but it's a critical hit.
Wow, I got nat 20.
Lightning still looks really bad.
How long do we have to wait?
That is a good question.
8 hours go by.
There is
Wow.
no way you're keeping a child here.
Yeah,
No.
You're lucky if you're getting a half hour more.
Well, thankfully, as our other party appears in the Feywild. There's some silence as like your eyes begin to adjust. And you're looking around, sitting at a table, a lot of well, it's one big table. Are some faces you recognize, some faces you don't recognize. There's some faces Calabrian recognizes. Of being, it looks like you guys have interrupted a meeting of like Sealy Core and Unsealy Core.
Who do I recognize? Who does Dav recognize?
Oh, and you see Jack Frost, the evil fairy. You see your grandpapa. You don't see your dad. I think those are the only people you recognize. Calabrina, you see King Oberon, a cacophony of his children. As your eyes slowly glance over, you see the Queen Titania.
Hmm.
Yeah. They all kind of like slowly all turn their heads to see the lot of you.
We pretend like we got the wrong portal. Callie.
uh, just don't mention. She just slowly. She says, "Just don't mention your dad. You know which one."
Mention the Winter Court one, but I can't mention the other one.
He, l- um,
I feel like that's a trap.
Okay, so quick, out of character question. He told me that it's best that the queen doesn't find out he still is alive, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, look, he told me not to. It's best if she doesn't know he's still alive.
As long as
Phelan
she thinks
kind of
he's dead.
stands. Dav. Hi. This is very not appropriate timing.
He's sorry about the timing.
Everyone,
My
this is my grandson.
apologies.
Or grandchild, my bad.
I was a little late. Apologies.
There's a lot of hushed whispers. Looking like, what the fucking kid? Who sired a child? Um, uh, come, Dev. Come sit next to your grandpa.
Great. I'll just go chill at his feet next to him. Or in a seat next to him.
Yeah. Calabrina, King Oberon eyes you up as you have similarities to the Spring Court, but you're traveling with an Unseelie, and your current regale does not match that of the Spring Courts.
I just like shove you down in the pocket.
Good idea.
Okay, Titania begins speaking again. Minus that small interruption, but not surprised, it's unseelie. I'm sorry, wait, we're just gonna just act like nothing's changed. There's just a random person here now.
A little late. Just a little late. My bad. It's a, typical unseelie thing. Arrived fashionably late.
Kind of nods her head. Fuck. Well, great. All right, well. As it's been brought to our attention, there's a little bit of an issue happening on the material plane regarding those who shall not be named. I presume that we just eradicate them all. It's been far too long. And every time it's just, we let them run their muck, then eventually someone new gets selected, and then we have to eventually deal with the same problems all over again. So I put forth the motion. Seriously, you just came here and you have a question? Fine. What is your title, by the way? What should we be calling you?
Who are the, Gramps, what's my title?
You are the... the...
I believe in you.
Liege of Soft Snow.
Leech of Soft Snow. Cool. Awesome. That is my alter ego. Noting that one.
Okay.
So, who are those who should not be named?
There are people who should not be named. Seriously,
What are, can you give me a, defining characteristic of those who should not be named?
could be anyone.
Exactly. So, so that we don't eradicate everybody. Even the Unseelie have some boundaries.
Do you?
I mean, apparently the Seelie Court. I'm just making sure that we eradicate within our boundaries. Give me a defining characteristic of these who shall not be named.
Let's see. They're strange artifacts. So, let's see. What's one of them that we know of off the top of our heads? One is, if I'm remembering correctly, is that a hare's paw. I know that was once found in the Spring Court, but that should be taken care of. Right. Oberon. Oberon nods. I'm 100% sure that person is dead. Very much so. Alright. There's also, from my knowledge, someone who once was in the summer court who had a blindfold. That's a weird one.
Okay, okay. So these people, they bear strange artifacts, and these artifacts have powers?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
Noted.
once again, why do we have a child in here? I didn't know this is bring your kids to work day. I mean, most of the kids are educated. Not trying to be rude, I've just never met you.
Pull on Gramps, like,
Oh,
and be like,
they've been
Gramps.
very sheltered for their own protection. They are, they are the liege of the soft snow for a reason. They're a little soft, easy to break, some might say. We've just been warned.
Constitution, I believe it's called.
Yes, they were ill as a child. They fell into a pool of iron, cold iron, and just never recovered. It was sapped a lot of their strength. It was a horrible day. Tanya just nodding like, and to my knowledge, the Winter Court had one. If I remember right, it was a cracked, crooked tooth, almost in the shape of an urn. A large urn. Oh, and there was one more. Uh, this scarecrow kind of raises their hand. "Ah, sorry, the last one was of our court. It was a sundial. So, yeah. But that person was banished long time ago. So we haven't had any incidents like the spring court. Oberon kind of like bucks up, like, okay, my person got handled. They're no longer of this world. To my knowledge, they had no heirs left, so it's not our problem anymore. They're dead. Problem solved. We did our eradicating. We just didn't banish them. Tanya nods. She's like, okay, enough bickering. Um, there is an empty chair, but a voice echoes out from that direction. Uh, if you want to eradicate these people, my dear sister, then we should get started. I'm worn from being in this presence of your worthless light. Tanya rolls her eyes. She's like, didn't even know you were here. You're all air and stuff. Crazy you can sire children, but don't have a corporeal body. Well, at least my partner is still my partner. We might have other lovers, but at the end of the day, we are still wed, unlike you two. King Oberon's like, we had a minor dispute. Weddings are back in order. We should be married by 400 to 700 years. As I do. So, as the ruler of the unseelie court, I move forward to eradicating.
I tug on his sleeve.
Kind of leans over. What's the matter?
I have some information that would be valuable to you. I don't think you should move forward until we talk.
This better be the most valuable information that I've ever heard in my entire life.
Will be, don't worry.
The scarecrow is like, I, the ruler of the Autumn Court, also move forward on the eradication of those who shall not be named. Titania, as the ruler of the Sealy Courts, I move forward, of course. King Oberon, my soon-to-be wife, wants to do this. I do not see a problem why we should not eradicate them all as well, since we've already eradicated one. You do see there is a unicorn. Just while sitting in a chair. As the sovereign ruler of the Summer Court, I will lead the charge on eradication. And then all eyes turn to Phelan, who kind of looks around. I, the ruler of the Winter Court, think that I need more time to think. Maybe an hour and a half? An hour and a half, yes, an hour and a half. So if I can just take a moment to step away, I'll, make sure I bring my very ill grandchild, with me. So I think they were supposed to go to the dad, but they got lost on the way here. Fey crossings they're so confusing. Come now, little one. Okay, yeah, you guys leave this room.
Okay, pause for a second. You like how, 2 weeks ago I messaged you and was like, how do I get a private audience with a court member? And I just accidentally manipulated my way into it.
Now you're in a court of a lot of courts.
Some would say
Anyway,
you're in
continue.
trouble.
Yeah, Phelan kind of. You guys are in a private room. Okay, what is this information?
Okay, so a couple of things. I have done some research on these artifacts, and and all of my. Yeah, we're not gonna go with that lie. Anyway,
That's a lie to me?
No. So, I have done some research on these artifacts, and if you eradicate or kill the individuals holding the artifact, it doesn't end the issue.
Yes, it gets whisked away to like a relative of theirs. We'll just eradicate all of them. I mean, yes, some babies are going to have to be murdered, but
Calabrina pops out of the pocket.
oh, God, you've changed.
Aha. So technically, we do have a way to get rid of them permanently.
Yes,
So that way,
eradicating.
eradicating is not gonna solve it. Because if this is just hypothetically speaking, if all the card holders end up being killed, the cards are still gonna be active, and I wouldn't be surprised if this would cross over to the Feywild.
So let's consider for a moment that each of the cards has some attachment.
Why do you have a top hat with you?
Oh, don't worry about it. It's my style choice. Each of these artifacts has a link to each of the courts. Correct, grandfather?
think so.
So that means that somebody in the courts, probably the nobility, has a link to the artifacts. If we kill, let's say, a single nobility member, and then it just rotates to another relative, we are essentially wiping ourselves out.
I mean, to my knowledge, I mean, Oberon said that he eradicated the person that belonged to
person.
Rick. Hmm. But
Wait,
now
are
that
you
we-
talking about the one with the sundial?
No, that's Autumn. The rabbit's foot.
Calabrina just widens her eyes and just like, are you sure about that?
You sure about that?
He wouldn't lie, I don't think.
At this point, I'm just gonna stick my hand out to see if it's safe to come out.
What the
Dav-
fuck is wrong with your hat? Is it a mimic? Why would you bring a mimic?
Shoves hand back into hat
Okay.
and pulls ear to like the base of the hat, just like in the shadow.
The
Dav,
fuck
do
you have
you
a
want me to
mimic?
just come right out and say it?
That is up to you, Calabrina. You are the wise little guardian.
Well, I wouldn't know about wise, but okay. So the card holder of the rabbit's foot is still alive, sir.
Well, yeah, it's like a material plane problem that's not ours.
No, yeah, I kind of have that artifact.
Yeah, what?
No, didn't know that. Didn't know that.
Long story short, there's a reason why I'm also saying this, because clearly killing the card holders is not gonna solve the issue. Luckily, we are actually on a quest to collect the cards to prevent them from causing any more trouble.
We are
Because
doing that.
yeah, we're technically trying to collect all of them to prevent any further issues.
So that they don't just continue to like bounce from person to person, or people don't escape and we think they're dead, or we don't accidentally wipe out entire ports.
In short, as Dav did mention, if this keeps continuing, it's going to go into grand scale until everybody just commits self-extinction.
Yeah.
Wait. So you say that you're the bearer of the spring's curse?
I think it is.
Maybe?
You know, you have a really bad life. You ruined my son's life. You're pretty much a plague on the entire spring court.
Look, it is not my choice. These things just found me. Do I look like I really want to be part of all this chaos?
I don't know. You're giving unseelie right now. Also, but I know you guys went somewhere and then you did something and you started talking about your other dad and
What?
did y'all not remember that I was there the entire time? My son literally disappeared for X amount of time. You guys came through another weird portal, not the portal that he came through, and then 45 minutes later, whoop, out comes Miley.
Wait.
And ever since then, he's been a lot better.
Didn't we share that in front of
Yeah,
him?
this is right now. This is your call, and whatever you choose, I'll back you up.
Yeah, I saw that weird ritual that you guys did.
Wait, meta for a second. He saw what parts of last
He
session?
saw Calabrina disappear. You guys go into a portal. You guys came out through a different portal. And then his
Calabrina
son
came out with different clothes.
yeah, Calabrian is a whole different person. And then the other father got brought up, I think once or twice.
Twice in the conversation with the prince in the room because he did talk about it.
Yeah. And now the prince is much happier.
We were able to provide the prince with some closure regarding
Closure.
regarding the loss of their lover. The grievous, awful loss of their lover, who is in fact dead.
I guess that would explain why he's so happy.
A burden was just lifted from his shoulders with that confirmation.
But it's like the conversation also is very weird because it sounded like you were having a present conversation about a living person.
Yeah, I think that's his way of mourning. You know, like to acknowledge that they were present with him at some point and like to help him grieve that loss properly.
Mm-hmm. And you okay.
Really
It's
hoping
very
no.
cute what you're trying to put out there. I see the story you're trying to weave.
Okay.
But I've been alive eons longer than you.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
unseelie. I'm a master of people who lie. You don't
Gramps,
think I
I'm
don't
still
know
learning.
when to call a bluff?
Should we just come out clean?
Can we come out clean to the winter court and not the spring court?
Preferably towards him, because he's the only one we could probably trust right now.
Okay, Gramps, sorry.
Okay,
I'm still
stepping out of my
learning.
hat now.
Okay, yeah, you're listening because I pulled your ear to the forefront.
Wow. There's a whole ass other person. Oh, it's
Okay.
you.
It's a
Whoa, you
very
should
long.
not be here. You
Mhm.
need to go ahead and climb back in there.
Here.
Yeah. You will be murdered on spot.
Cool. I was actually gonna try and talk with her to see if I can do anything about that because I
Bitch,
knew
say what?
she would be willing to listen.
Bitch,
Who?
say what?
I had my reasons for doing what I did.
A bitch says, what? You want to talk to the Queen Titania.
I mean, not like
Yes.
this.
At this very moment, she's talking about eradicating people.
Okay, Gramps, full disclosure, no more lying, okay? I promise this time.
I will know if you're lying, so don't worry. You are not
Okay.
the best at it.
But you have to keep it from the spring court. It has to stay
I don't
between
like
us.
them.
Okay, cool. Pinky promise.
What the fuck?
Just
Sure.
pinky promise, Gramps.
We're
Fine.
about to drop a lot of information that is going to be a bit much, so yeah.
I am the child of the Prince of the Everfrost
Mhm.
and the Prince
The
of the Morning
Ex-prince.
Dew. The ex-Prince of the Morning Dew.
Okay.
Who...
Shucks.
Cool. Yeah, checks. Cool.
Very
Callie?
proud of my child.
So he's alive.
Not dead.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Is now the king of the Void Court.
What? The fuck is a void court?
There's another court forming.
But it is best
result.
to keep it from spring for clear reasons.
A while. Just a little while.
I feel like spring isn't your problem here. I feel like Titania's your problem.
Titania is our problem.
Yeah. It just happens that a lot of things are entwined and reach to this point.
Also the tooth that they were describing artifact. It's linked to the Winter Court family line.
Mhm.
I currently hold it because I am a Winter Court family line. If
Sure. He goes to sit
you-
down as his chair appears. Wow.
We
So-
did say it's a lot of information.
When I say that it will just eradicate entire courts, I mean it. Like, if you eradicate me and the holder of this, it will just spread throughout the Winter Court royal line and destroy it.
Okay. Wow. How? Who?
It's very complicated, and we're not even sure ourselves what's going on.
Wait a
because
second.
I have a few questions myself now.
Oh, fuck.
I have like one major question that's been burning at the back of my mind.
Wait,
Who
I have a
died in
question.
the Spring Court?
Who died in the Spring Court?
Like, who was eradicated?
The previous holder of the world card,
All right.
and it just so happens that the next one was me. So I'm confused about that myself.
Yeah, I want to try and trace back my lineage.
Oh, so you're also... Wow, 2 from the Spring Court? Fuck, man, they are horrible.
Look, we did not choose to be entwined
Listen, I
into
don't know
this.
what fucking court this came from.
I don't even have my
So
memory, so I don't even know who gave me this.
Wait. So all of the other people that are with you also...
Yes.
Yeah.
We have been slowly accumulating cards so that we can
Oh, you're the problem!
care of them.
Yes and no.
Yes and no. We're the potential solution to the problem. The
Which we're trying to
problem
fix.
and the solution at the same time. Just roll with it.
the ones who are causing the problem are
The ones
who
we're
are
trying to
rogue.
stop.
And
So you're not the ones who killed the previous lord. But
That is
you
correct.
are one
No.
who killed a previous open lord. So like you guys just are
Yeah.
prone to like murder.
No, that
No.
person was actually no longer affiliated with us.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's a lot to unpack.
So, let's start with the easiest to unpack in my situation.
Yours is not fucking easy. But sure, let's go there.
It's
What's up?
really easy once we crack it open because yeah, I killed the previous open lord of Neverwinter.
Yeah. Titania's puppet.
Uh-huh. And listen, I'm just saying, like, I had my reasons for doing it. I very much had my reasons for doing it.
Okay.
They're not pretty. And let's just say it was to finally get out of the thumb. It was finally to get out from underneath the thumb of a man who very much had a hold of me. In many senses.
Trying to
My
think
plan
how
was-
much should it be about.
My plan was to let things blow over on the material plane and then try to make an appeal to Titania to help her instill a new puppet.
Oh,
And then I got wrapped up in all this.
oh, you, that's awkward. The whole reason why we were there was to put a puppet into place.
Yeah, we could tell.
Yeah, so now there is a puppet for us there, so
Okay,
you would
listen.
essentially have to murder our puppet, which would cause trouble then with us.
Oh boy.
we could just
You two have beef with each
Is your
other, and
puppet?
it's so fucking stupid.
It's since the beginning of time.
Tradition.
For what reason?
That's something that
For what reason to what end?
I think, let's see, a long... Ooh, I can't talk
Since the
about
beginning of time. What happened at the beginning of time?
that.
Is
It
it
was,
recorded?
it was a small... no, it's definitely not recorded.
Then why care?
Because, let's just say, information
Why
came
not
to
try?
light. Lots of bad things would happen. You could almost say the end of the Feywilds.
Can't you two just play nice?
It's not me. It's them two. Very confusing, and it's a situation that will never become solved. And it kind of keeps the Feywilds like alive.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what
Titania's
everyone
pretty
wants
much
to think of it.
yeah, Titania's pretty much impossible to make angry. But
Be
if
about
you
to.
do, yeah, she's the embodiment of the summer court. She will literally burn you away in all of your existence.
Hence why I'm hiding in the pocket.
Yeah, hence why I'm in here. I'm also kind of fucking around and making potions. It's like an entire apothecary in here. It's pretty sick.
You're suffocating.
I'm not. We can set up camp in here if we want to.
Okay.
Can we hotbox it?
We can. I think it's like, what, 20 by 60?
Yeah.
Huh.
Let me double check. 20-foot floor, 60-foot long, 60 feet wide, with 20-foot high ceilings.
Noted for later.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Mumpkin and I are just gonna go into the hat and hotbox.
Like,
Wonderful.
okay, so how are you trying to? Where are the other ones?
They are around.
They're on the mobile
Around.
side of things.
To our knowledge, they are taking care of things in the material plane.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I feel like that's going to fuck with my things in the material plane?
Maybe
We
it
trust
will,
them.
maybe it won't.
I don't like maybe it will, maybe it won't.
Okay, well, it's what you're getting, so suck it up, and I'm gonna go back into my hat.
Okay, but the faster we wrap it up here, the sooner we can make sure that they don't fuck up your plans over there.
Yep. That's the best option.
You realize that I almost power word killed your friend.
That is also true.
Which one?
I-
The one that just came out of the hat?
Yes.
Oh.
Like,
Oh no, don't do that. They're nice.
I have some really bad news. They are not going to ever be forgave by Titania.
That's fine. They're covered.
No, the moment they appear in front of Titania, they open their mouth. They will be just. I don't even know. She might not even power or kill them. It might just be like an intense sunburst. And just reduced to ashes.
Could you then propose their...
No, they just piss me off too.
Okay.
How do you piss off my son, who's like almost unpissable, and then me, who
I
I'm
have a
pretty
knack
easy-
for pissing people off.
She's just got a knack for it. He's
This
really
is not a
good at
best
it.
knack. Okay. Well.
Well, anyway. Next topic of concern. The fact that the entire Winter Royal line will be wiped out if you move forward with eradicating these.
But how do I
Yep.
not move forward with eradicating? I'm going to be like, what? Oh, sorry, guys. Had a change of heart. I think eradication's a little too far.
You're good at making up lies. Isn't it possible for you to, oh, I don't know, make a possible bluff that, well, technically it would still be true, but it still would also be a bluff, that there are skilled people who are already trying to collect those to just remove them, in essence, because the problem is that there's a situation where there are two factions, just like the summer and winter court right now. We are essentially the ones trying to stop the others from causing chaos.
Mhm.
So if by proxy you eliminate all of them, there's a high chance this is going to go into the courts and cause a pure wide extinction of the Fae.
You could tell the other courts about the extinction factor, like that if any of the artifacts are linked to their royal lines, they will have to kill their own lines off
Multiple times.
multiple times over. You could bring that up.
Moving too far back. It's thinking really hard.
There's also the fact that if they do eventually make an all-out war, it's just going to be an endless cycle, and eventually there's not going to be anything left in the Feywild. I'm sure Titania would pay very much attention, as you said before, things came to light that might end the existence, and this might be one of them if this plan proceeds.
Okay. I'm trying to buy what you're selling. Okay, hold on. I'm formulating something.
I believe in you, Gramps.
This is hard. Alright,
Nah.
so. Alright, so. He'll like whisk his hand as like a portal will open. You guys go. I said I was not bringing you back. I will reach out as soon as our meeting is adjourned.
Okay, awesome. Remember to keep my other dad a secret, okay?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Dad. Thank you, Gramps.
There's lots to take in at once.
I'm sorry that this is our first real interaction as grandfather, grandchild, and I want to do better next time. But this was really important.
It's fine. It's definitely going to work on your ability to lie.
Yes, please.
Gotta train you in that.
The
All right.
ironic thing is, my deception is really high. I just suck at RPing that.
I rolled a natural 20 and he has a very high insight modifier. I was like, there's no way. Even with the natural 20 for you, I don't think you're beating him.
Cool. See you on the other side, Gramps.
He kind of stands, gives you like a quick hug. We'll head pat Calabrian and just be like, look to the hat. And then begin walking in. I will say, as he's walking away, a trail of ice is leading up behind him. He's very not happy.
I'm also gonna poke my head out. Like, hey, sorry, but also sometimes we just have to cope with what we're given with in the moment.
And slowly turns. Go back into your fucking hat, please. I am, for the sanctity of my grandchild, I'm opening this door. If they see you, I am not stopping them.
I was already
Shove and
gone.
walk through the portal.
Yep, we're gone.
And yeah, that is where the scene ends. Oddly enough, a portal does open up in front of the rest of you, as your friends do walk out.
I think that went quite well.
And that's how you connect
Terrifying
four.
as hell, but we're good.
That's how you connect four.
How did you lose like 83 times in a row?
What?
Don't,
I have so
don't
many
put on shit
questions.
about
What?
it. You just see
I will
papers with
say-
tic-tac-toe spread out.
I
There's
will
so
say
many.
for our other players, not that much time has passed.
Okay, good, Gideon.
Really
Time
good.
does move faster over there.
You're live. That's good.
Looking into the nobles.
How did it go?
I think it went well.
Hmm.
So
We
does that mean it did?
stopped the entire Feywild from launching a what's the word I'm looking for? Mission to eradicate all of the cards?
What?
You mean like us?
Us?
Yeah. Yeah.
Matthew, get your ass out here.
What? I didn't think you stopped it then.
We stopped it. Yeah, it's not gonna be okay.
Fantastic.
Well,
I didn't even know that was an option.
Yeah, yes.
Oh.
Relief to know that's taken care of.
Right? I didn't even know that was gonna be a thing until we walked in the middle of the meeting.
Well-
Like the whole meeting was about us.
Yeah. They don't know it's about us, but yeah, it was about us.
Hmm.
Yeah. So,
Really good.
basically, my Gramps is gonna help us stand against the summer, fall, and spring courts. In order to convince them not to go on a warpath to find and eradicate all of the card holders.
So it's not a done deal yet, then.
Should be. I trust my Gramps. Was that a good summary, Calabrian? Oh, Calabrina's gone. Was that a good summary, Matthew?
I'm gonna poke my head out. More or less, that's what happened.
The Aberrant just grabs you by the scruff and pulls you out of the hat. Get your ass out here.
Rough!
Okay, damn.
What happened?
We sent you in with one task and you. What?
Oh,
I
I
was
get it.
in
He's
my
a
hat the
magician.
entire time. Most of the time.
Get it now.
Good. I'm glad you're all safe, and we're hopefully safe.
Could be safe, for the most part.
Mostly safe. Also, hey.
You wouldn't take offense to any of us, like, having iron weapons on us, would you? Just in case things go south.
I mean, I take a little offense.
Do you need to use on us?
No, not you. If we're
Oh.
attacked by 3 Fey courts.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
yeah, no, go for it.
Yeah, no, then go for it.
There's
Oh,
a
also,
lot of-
before I forget, Matthew, I figured out about what we were talking about earlier.
Oh, cool.
Apparently, I have the power to do it too. So,
Cool.
Huh?
just talking about
right, you don't remember? I'm sticking to the wood court, dude.
Oh, that one. Yeah, okay, sorry.
Mhm.
Less successful on this side, though apparently Henry is a tic-tac-toe prodigy.
He was really good.
Impressive
29 to
little
1.
He picked it up very quickly. I don't even know, like, sometimes he let me have 2 turns before I...
It was
We should
impressive.
teach you chess next.
My God.
And Vera is no longer a noble.
That was
Uh,
fast.
What?
Things need to be patched up still, apparently. But
Oh,
as of right now, no noble.
Sort by paperwork. Who could have guessed?
Mm-hmm. The noble way.
oh, that's fair. Me and Matthew have to do some extra homework because we found out some interesting stuff that we were not expecting.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps we should leave
Ooh.
here. And
Yeah, we should walk somewhere
Yeah.
safe.
I don't want to say it, but maybe the Jack and Apple.
Or my father's house.
That's also true. Let's go there.
Actually, we should check in on the hermit while we're at it.
Well, they're a doll now, aren't they?
Wait, are they?
Yeah. They
Yeah, I
just
thought
like.
they were like.
Yeah, it's not even them.
Yep.
Technically.
Gone, yeah.
Oh, well, there's that too.
Yeah, because the hermit that's still there is a illusion made real
Mm-hmm.
back when apparently the sun came to town.
Oh,
It's
oh,
been dark ever since. Which is hilarious with the Sealy here.
Fucking hate her hoe ass.
well, I kind of vote going back to the house because if we go to the Tack and Apple, we don't know what ears might perk up on our conversation.
Hmm.
True.
True.
Well.
All right, to the house.
Has there been any like change in the storm or anything going on at the castle?
As you turn,
Okay.
there's what one could call a flash as seconds later the entire castle and storm is gone.
Wait,
And that is over on our session.
wait, the castle.
Oh,
Yep.
look at that, the storm's
Okay.
gone.
Yeah, the storm is gone.
But so is the castle.
Alright, let's go to the house. The storm's gone. We can stop
All
worrying.
right. Stop fainting. We don't gotta worry anymore.
Oh, okay. Quick question, Ro, and we can get to this next session. Are my crows just gone too?
Yes. If you
Okay.
try
Oh my
to, if you try to link to them, they are out of your range.
Okay.
But not dead.
You still feel them.
Okay.
Good sign.
Fuck.
Wonder if this has anything to do with the Fae.
Yeah, no.
Oh, the
Not
face
at
fucked shit up.
all.
Holy cow.
Either Fae or storm giants, whoever's doing the cloud shit with the the big people. There's a lot
It's not
going
storm
on, and
giants.
we're not privy to any of it except, our attempted murder.
Except
Mhm.
accidental meetings we walk in on.
Yep. Yep.
Remember when we were gonna go shopping?
Yeah.
On
They
your
just fucking
dad's
went
credit
shopping.
And
card.
then everyone just got all nosy about the noble shit.
You have to
just
go
left it out there
worry
picking a
about your
king.
dad. What'd you say, Jimbo?
Huh? Jimbo?
Jimbo?
What?
What did you say?
I said we should have just left it. They were trying to pick a king.
Yeah.
Should have left
Yeah.
it there.
Yeah, it turns out it's the Winter Court installing somebody as a puppet anyway.
I mean, true, but it
You got
probably.
that information now.
Yeah.
What?
Said you got the information now.
Star of the Day or Love and Glory? Over Glory.
Starlet there.
A lot of information.
Or Love over Glory? We've rated them before.
Okay, let's rate them next. I don't even see them there.
Big.
Need to help me lie better.
Oh, they're on
I suck.
intermission. Let's
Well,
do Star of the Day.
Starlet Day. Take the easy route. Yes, thank you to all who have watched. And we'll have to see what happens to our faithful scions. We're ever so faithful to their cause, even though they have slowly but surely beginning to forget about it as other shit keeps appearing in their life.
It keeps getting in the way.
Yeah.
But yes.
Life keeps happening.
Yeah, we
People
gotta
keep trying
deal
to
with
kill us.
some bureaucracy first, and then we'll get back to that.
And paperwork.
Yes.
In
Well,
the meantime, make sure to check us out on all of our socials linked below.
And we'll see you
Yes,
next
that's
week.
all.
Guys, next week.
Let's all say farewell.
Farewell.
Farewell.